are looking at a replay of a Deadlock game that I had fairly recently, where again I was playing as 7, and my buddy, who is not very experienced with the game, was playing as Lash. Now, this game is a special one in particular, because we ended up winning against some odds, I will say at first. There's that, and I also just had a all-around really good game. So as context, well, first of all, there's a Bebop hiding in this little pocket here, where you can like hide yourself. But the context being, I had not played the game in a minute. I still have been lacking on my Deadlock games. I haven't been playing much. So this Bebop is doing a strat that I haven't really seen a lot of people do, where he just hides for the early game and just really waits for a really long time until someone pushes up. Now my friend playing Lash has less of a sense of those things, and as you can see, I'm going back to base to heal. I don't know if I can. Yeah, I can't buy anything. But to start off, I bought Enduring Spirit. I also really, really like that you can do replays of games, because now I don't have to worry about recording a game and then, putting commentary after it. If I have to clear my throat or if I have to pause, I could just hit the pause button down here and the game's paused. It's very cool. There's also a timeline of things, where it's got like markers that represent whatever your your selected thing is. You can skip to whenever you get a kill or whenever you get a death. So the red little markers here are every time I die, and the white ones are every time I got a kill, which is super cool. Let me hit F2. Yeah, so that it's more authentic to the gameplay. I can also see what they're doing, and he just grabbed me. Funny how I just did that. So I'm on my way back to heal, because that Bebop really surprised me. Looks like I didn't buy anything, but I was looking to. And honestly, our Lash, which is my buddy, he's actually got some decent souls right now. He's making sure to grab all these souls. Oh, and he might die here. He's very low. Well, he's half health, but he got a bomb put on him by this Bebop. And of course, we are also laned against a Lady Geist as well. And yeah, it hasn't even hit 5 minutes yet. I got hit by that Lady Geist grenade. Sorry, that was my phone. I get jump scared by this Bebop here, and I'm very close to death. And I got out of there. Thank God. I would have been quite sad if I died there. So far, their team has 4 kills. No, we have 4 kills, and they have 1. And it was the Dynamo on their team that got that kill. I go ahead and use my zipline boost, and this was, it had to have been 2 weeks, no, maybe 2 weeks ago, something like that. My Lash got hooked, but it's okay. He's all good now. But yeah, I'll be able to tell you guys when it happens. Oh. And my Lash got blowed up a little bit. But he's actually fine. He's got some crazy resistance. What does he have? Monster rounds, headshot booster, restorative shot, an extra charge. Interesting. But, as I was saying, I'll be able to tell you guys how awful our odds really were. Bebop goes ahead and ults, and my buddy accidentally messed up because he jumped, which forced him to mantle on top of this thing right here. So I get hooked, and I get uppercutted backward. And I'm very low. I should probably go home if I'm able. But of course, I am also concerned with our Guardian going down. And so it does. This was definitely before the update. Oh, wow, what a hook. And I go for an ult. That's like a panic ult. It's whatever. It's fine. But this is before they buffed the ever-living hell out of the Guardians, man. They are so much harder to kill, and it extends the early game by so much now. It's actually crazy. But this was well before that. Another change that they did, I think they nerfed Bebop actually, as in, I think, well, they did a nerf and then they took it away, and it was like, what the hell was I shooting there? That was weird. Oh, totally dodged that. I'm going for a stun here. There it is. Let's see this play. Oh, my friend playing Lash, he didn't know what the ult did, so he just popped it right there. They're having, oh, I know what happens here. They're having a melee battle. So, a bunch of stuff happens here. We land a couple hits on each other. He puts a bomb on me. He hits me. And I don't know if you can tell what happened there. For the first time ever, I pressed F, which is the parry button for when people are punching too much. So, I went ahead and did the parry. However, he missed. So the one time, I'm like, I got you. I got your ass. I'm gonna parry you. He misses. And if he actually landed a hit on me with that punch, I probably could have won that fight. But I don't know. But that is what happened. I thought that was a funny occurrence. I was definitely yelling about it. Not in a rage way, but it was a bit infuriating. So right about now, people are starting to gank other lanes. So I'm taking this opportunity to whittle down the Guardian, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm gonna get jumped, and I did. Bebop came up and grabbed me. However, I got him instead, which was very relieving to me. So I'm feeling good at this point. I got my get back on Bebop there. But I shit you not, I was in the middle of saying, like, I swear to God, they're about to jump scare me, and then bam, I get hooked. And I don't know if it showed, but I think I wiggled around my cursor because I got jump scared. It just spooked me. So, how's Lash doing right now? He is over in this lane. I don't know what lane that is because it doesn't show the colors right now. I wish it did. I wish there was a way to see. I also wish that there was a way to hide the bar down here as well as like everything else. But I guess not. I haven't looked it up though. So there could be, but I'm fine with that. Looks looks like there's a bit of time before we get to our next kill. And again, this is a perfect game for me. This is the best game I probably ever had. So I noticed that there's this Haze who is ulting right now, but I did get the stun off on her. So it kind of canceled her ult. However, she did kill whoever was there. I think it might have been Mirage or Wraith. But I kind of went away because I didn't want to mess with the Haze who just got a kill. However, I do hear her right now. So I decide, why not? Let's go and fight her anyway. So I put a stun on her and then a lightning ball. And I miss a heavy melee attack, but she can only run out one way. So she is running away right now. I don't know if I end up getting her because she sleep daggers me. Yeah, no. I was very close, and I really wanted it. I realized that she did not go above, so she probably went below, and if I check, yeah, she went below. So, yeah, that sucks. But I am grabbing Soul Urn, which I guess is like a fair idea, because the lanes are all kind of in the middle right now. I am running up on Paradox right now, but she's taking down a Guardian right now. I went ahead and bought Improved Spirit, which is amazing for 7. And wait, that said error in the gray like veil. That was strange. I wonder why. Other things regarding Deadlock. I've been hearing a lot of stuff. My buddy, used his ult, and I think someone was like, "That's a bit overkill, man." But hey, whatever. I read recently that Valve is currently working on like animations for Deadlock. So something very similar to like Overwatch and how they kind of capitalized on the fans like being interested in the characters. Valve is going to be making animations, so like animated shorts for the characters, and I'm so excited for that. And I've been saying, I don't know if I mentioned this in a video, but I have been saying they will do so well if they make them. My Lash just died. How did he die though? Let's see what happened. Let's rewind 10 seconds. It was silly. It was a double team from Paradox and Lady Geist. So there are 3 people up on our walker right now. So I'm just trying to clear up the minions, and when I do that, the walker takes significantly less damage and heals a lot. So I succeeded in getting the 3 people off the walker, and the walker lives to tell another tale. Now this Dynamo, he really tried there. He tried to go for an ult, and it would have been good if it landed, but it did not. And while I did mention that our Lash had a pretty bad game, who is my personal friend that I work with in film, but this Dynamo over here had way worse of a time, funny enough. So I've got 3k souls. Honestly, I should probably go buy. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Okay, a little bit of a jungle. That's fair. I don't really think about jungling ever. Oh, there's a lot of people there. Oh, they also changed, what's her name? McGinnis. They changed her, ultimate sound, and I heard it there. It's it's a different sound. But at the time of recording, it was the old one, where it sounded like a air raid siren. So that's interesting. That it basically applies everything the modern wise. Speaking of McGinnis, I kind of just bullied the crap out of her, and I took out all the minions as well, so that's good. And right now I am going back, likely to buy, and I would like to note that I have 16k souls at this point. My Lash has 8k, and the Dynamo has 7k. I'm doing pretty well at this point, I would like to say. And it looks like I'm gonna grab another kill here. There is Bebop. And he's really... Okay, he went for the Vindicta. Yeah, there was an error on the Veil. It's very strange. So, that Bebop is now dead. This Paradox wants to mess around. I don't know why she decided to stick around. Maybe because she felt like she can handle our Lash. I mean, which is fair, but also I was the most fed in the game at this point. Oh, Wraith just grabbed Urn, which is great. I have only played Wraith probably 2 or 3 times. Each time it was the worst. Some of the worst games I've ever had, which is fair, you know. I mean, when you play a new character, you can't automatically be amazing unless you are like some pro at every game you play, like esports. But yeah, no, I cannot get a good grasp on Wraith for the life of me. And I haven't even played other characters. I say like I'm bad at Wraith, but I haven't touched any other characters besides maybe like McGinnis. Obviously, I've played Haze, Infernus, and Seven. See, this part is a bit interesting because I am helping my teammate out with this Haze. And while she pops her ult, the other guy who just ran, I think it was Yamato, says, "Good luck, Seven," and then leaves. So that was a moment right there. What is that? What was that? So I think because this is an older, yeah, these X's, that's weird. Because this is an older version of the game that we are, you know, watching, I think the game just doesn't have the old, like, sprites and animations and stuff, so there's just, like, placeholders, I guess. Yeah, this Lash, my buddy. Yeah, not having a great time. He's dead. I did just get a kill, though. I would like to move back and see what just happened there. Okay, on the Paradox. And I can have a kill there. Amazing. And this McGinnis is dead from the Yamato. So that was happening while my friend was dying by the Bebop, Haze, and Lady Geist. But I go ahead and go back to get to, this Walker, to push it back a bit. And at this point I have Surge of Power, Superior Cooldown, Improved Spirit, Mystic Vulnerability for all of my Spirit items. And then all of these are, right, so this is where it happens. Our Vindicta had just died, so I paused the game, and people are like, is she coming back? Well, the thing is, you probably can't see it that well, but it says this match is now safe to abandon without penalty. I said, I have no idea. The Vindicta definitely rage quit the game, so I paused just in case. base, and Bebop says she might have rage quitted, which is definitely the case because the match was then able to be abandoned. You know what I mean? So they definitely said, "Yep, I will abandon." They didn't like alt F4 or lose power or lose internet, so I just unpaused, and I'm like, "Oh, this sucks," because I mean we were doing well enough to the point that we could have won. We totally could have won. So I'm definitely at a point where I'm like, I'm gonna play a little silly. However, there are two characters here. I get the kill on the Haze, and then we've got this Dynamo here. So things are looking different ways. You know what I mean? You know, it's potentially doable, potentially not so much. Who knows? We still have an 11k soul difference, and I'm feeling quite fed, so I would be the last one to want to abandon out of my team, you know? And our Yamato just got a kill on the Paradox. Let's see what she does here. Get some damage down. I'm fighting this Bebop right here. I went for a parry because that's what I thought he would do. But he tried to ult on me, and that did not work. How's Yamato doing? She's going for... Oh, she's pushing up on Haze. Meanwhile, I am going... Where? Where am I going? Why am I going this way? Let's see what's going on in the mind of this 7-player. Oh, Lash was bringing the urn, so I went ahead and bodyguarded a little bit and pushed up lane. So now I'm heading over to whatever lane this is because I can't see the color. It's green lane. I heard Wraith punching and I was like, oh my god, is there someone there? But no, I saw the silhouette of Wraith and it was a teammate. There's a lot of stuff going on over that lane. Yamato died, but I'm coming over to back up Mirage. They did get our walker as well, so that's unfortunate. And there are 4 people pushing up this lane, so I'm like requesting everybody to get over here. Because it's about to be a serious team fight. McGinnis puts down a wall and some turrets. Very annoying. I have no idea what these X's are, but there are a lot now. That's so weird. I'm so curious as to know what that is. Because that, you know, that definitely doesn't happen in-game. And it kind of sucks, the new McGinnis ult sound, because I happen to really like the old one. I think it was very, I don't know, it suits her. Anyway, I just got a double kill right there, and taking out this turret, which I probably didn't need to do. But McGinnis also died. We got this Lady Geist here. I get the kill on that and the souls. So now I am headed back to buy, of course. I have 31k souls right now, excuse me. I'm getting hiccups right now. And they're taking out our walkers. Haze just took out this walker. And I'm trying to find where she is. Yeah, there's an error right here. But I decided to go for a jungle, or maybe not jungle. Probably not the technical term, but pushing up lane. Because that's what 7 kind of does best. So we went ahead and got Rejuvenator. While I was doing that, Haze decides to ult, but she actually got ulted on by Wraith, so she stopped doing her ult. That could have been a crazy play on her part, the Haze, but she did not end up getting that. Crazy though. I'm backing up this, I think it's Wraith maybe. Wraith died. to counter. And while we did get the dynamo, I think McGinnis got a triple on us. Oh, and ended up dying. So at this point, we're pretty, like, invigorated. Like, we definitely think we can get this. So, with the Rejuvenator, we'll be back very soon. Lash is already back. And now, I am back. So, I have 5,700 souls. But obviously, I just need 500 more to get a very large item. So that's what I'm gonna go for, obviously. Looks like Paradox is pushing up. Wait, no. No, Paradox is pushing her lane back. See, it's weird because our lane starts up here, like our base is at the top, whereas whenever you play a game, you're always at the bottom. So it's very weird, and I don't like it. Anyway, I have enough souls to buy something big. What is he gonna buy though? Let's see it. Of course, it's Leech. One thing about Leech that is a bit underrated is that it gives extra spirit power and weapon damage. That's crazy. I didn't realize that either. Because you're really just looking at the lifesteal. Lash went ahead and ran Earn, which is great. It's helpful, you know. I'm back to almost 2k souls. I also have Spiritual Overflow, which is going to be very nice as well. And at this point, it looks like I don't really know what I'm doing, mainly because I don't really know what I should do. We are coming up on a kill, though, and I think I spotted who I'm getting the kill on. So there's a Paradox right here who jumps down and avoids, but there is a Paradox, or sorry, a Dynamo right up ahead. And, oh, there he is. Fantastic. I go ahead and pick up those souls. And I just need a little more, again, to get another very big item. So we got this Lady Geist here, and she's pushed up pretty far. Though I did just get a stun off of 3 people there. Let's see what happens. Oh, Paradox teleports away, I think with a Warp Stone or something. And she gets got. Fantastic. So I'm going back this way because I need to clear up the minions so that we can push up again. But also, I am very close to... Okay, I can buy another big boy item, so I'm definitely going for that right now. Who's following me? It's Mirage. Oh, I'm going after this McGinnis. I see. See, the thing about McGinnis players is that they really, really, really like to push up lanes all by themselves. And, you know, that's mainly when they do a spirit build, right? So they upgrade their spirit power so that their healing field is like crazy good, and their turrets do freaking amazing damage, and the cooldowns are absolutely abysmal as well. And by that I mean really good cooldowns on the turrets. And yeah, that's why McGinnis players tend to push lanes all by themselves in the late game. It's a very bad idea for this McGinnis to do that in particular, because she's not that fed. This Bebop is going for an ult, and he is dead. Took a bit of damage there, but I've got it all healed up. This Paradox is on the run, though I do have my ult, so I'm just gonna get a double right there. At this point, I'm thinking, we gotta end the game right now. So, while this McGinnis is going to our base, kind of, I don't know if she has any more, I asking my team to push up as hard as possible. Okay, I think that was McGinnis. Made a crazy play there where I stunned her and I put a lightning ball down in the hole that I didn't want her to go up. It looked like I was shooting it at the ground, but I think there was a minion there that was not loaded in or something. I have no idea. Excuse me, I had to yawn. So we have to fall back right now because we lost a person. Mirage is also going to die. There it is. I definitely said in the game chat that we need to move back. So I definitely gave fair warning that I was running away. Let's see what I get. I get burst fire, which is actually a really good idea for my particular build, because my main form of damage comes from power surge, and I also got swift striker, which increases fire rate even more. Our lash is going for Earn again, even though, I don't know, we have 200k souls, so we kind of don't need that. And he's getting messed up right now. And he's dead. That sucks. I would also like to note that I am at 51k souls, and I'm about to die very soon. I wonder how that happens. Let's see. Let's see how it happens. Oh, they're getting Earn. Right, so I'm trying to prevent them from getting Earn. So the Lady Geist is coming on up. And who is that? That is Haze. Oh, I'm also silenced. And I was gonna get the stun off. But then I got silenced and then sleep daggered. And then she ulted on me. That's literally just, I got outplayed there. There's nothing really else about it. This Yamato gets the kill on an invisible Haze. And at this point, I do remember spectating her. And she did hook herself into the Paradox time wall, which was not great, but I don't think she meant to do that. Let's see how Lash is doing. Okay. He's gonna try to solo the McGinnis, but she's gone. Let's see how Yamato's doing. I'm so curious to know what the X's are, though. So weird. Okay. Mirage is jungling for whatever reason. Even though he's got 42k souls. My Lash is standing at the top of a roof waiting for some kind of team fight. Okay, so they were pushing up on this lane, and right now they're fighting Lash. Oh, which that wasn't a bad ultimate, man. That wasn't bad. It's pretty good. So I am pushing up on this giant team fight that's going on right now. Who was that? It's Lady Geist. Oh, yep, right up here. Let's see if we get a kill here. And we do. My DPS is insane right now. They do just get a triple on us. So before I become a victim as well, I am out of there. And Lash is dead. And I am the only one alive right now. Everybody else is on like 50-second cooldowns. Haze gets a sleep dagger on me. And check this play out. It's not that much of a play, but I do end up getting a kill on the Haze to defend myself. And this Paradox really wants me, so I threw a lightning ball at her. And I got out of there. Now they only have 3 people up, so they can't really push up that hard. Let's see what I buy next. I have bullet armor, which is really good, but what else does he go for, huh? I went for Diviner's Kevlar, which upgrades your ultimate. When you pop it, gives gives you a bunch of benefits, like bullet shield, spirit shield. Oh, and spirit power. That's really good, actually. So this McGinnis is pushed up very far, and now that her ult is over, we're gonna push up on her now. And she's dead. Yep, it's just that simple. They do have 4 people alive still, but we have 5. Everybody's back, and we're doing good. Everything is stable. We have 222k souls, but they have 220k souls. So they are approaching us in terms of souls. I think their star player is, in fact, the Haze, who is jungling right now. But over on the other side, I have 61k souls right now. And bit of a spoiler alert here. I do, in fact, get more than 60k souls. I had a really good game. There's no doubt about it. Again, my games are not always like this. But this one was very, very good, especially because I hadn't played the game in like an update or two, so I was kind of very fresh back into it. And this was only one game. Like, this was our first game back. Going for a stun on the Dynamo, and I'm gonna pop an ult, right? Yeah, I feel it. I feel when I would pop an ult. Now, an interesting thing happened just then. I was ulted in the air, and I was suspended in midair. But the Paradox did her ult and swapped me with her place. However, she died. And because she died mid-ult, I just teleported to where she was. End up getting a kill on that Bebop. But it's only me and Mirage right now against the McGinnis and Haze. So, as much as I want to, wait a minute. Haze is right here. I'm gonna get the play on her. She gets stunned, but I was slept as well. And we get the kill on the Haze. So now it's me, Mirage, Wraith, Lash is coming back very soon against the Lady Geist and McGinnis. So let's see what I do. Oh, I wanted to get McGinnis. I'm looking for her. But she was long gone. I don't know where she went though. Oh, just a different lane. I gotcha. Oops. I just smacked my microphone, like, pop filter on accident. Just making sure everything's good now. Adjusting the pop filter. There we go. Fortunately, that didn't happen at a important, integral moment to the game. We decided to take out the mid-boss. Lady Geist and Paradox clearly want some. I went ahead and spread out. Oh, I think I know what happens here. They got the Rejuvenator, however, we did get a triple kill on them. So, yeah, that was the biggest play, from the Dynamo. He ulted on the Rejuvenator, which meant that nobody could put a heavy melee on it. So yeah, this lane is pushed up very far. I do have 15k souls, but I don't think I can do anything with them. I don't have anything to buy at this point, so I kind of just have money to have money. Of course, I could buy things that I could bind to like my Z, X, C, and V keys. Let's see what I buy here. That is improved spirit armor, which is really good. That's gonna be very helpful, but now I don't have any more flex slots. So here's this dynamo. Go ahead and do an alt. Paradox has to go forward. We get a kill on the Lady Geist. And Dynamo is on the run. See what happens. There it is. At this point, I am over it, and I want to end the game. I think I'm like shaking at this point because it's like cold in my room. So we get the kill on Lady Geist as well. And we got a Bebop here who uses his heavy attack to dodge. I throw a stun on him, but it didn't even work because we killed him before that. So at this point, I'm yelling, let's end the game. They have one person alive right now. We have 4. So I am actively going in and soloing their patron. Mirage is following very close. I don't know where this Haze is. Oh, she's coming back to base to fight me. She should be popping up on the left here very soon. I don't know, but Lady Geist and McGinnis are here, so I decide I'm gonna make a play where, you know, it's my favorite thing to do as 7, where I pop my ultimate while we're trying to get their final patron. So I get swapped by Paradox there, and I get ulted on by the Haze. But we ended up getting the win anyway. We were down a player for 3/4 of the game. And I ended out with 82k souls, 24 kills, 81,000 player damage, only 6 deaths, 19 assists. I had 22,000 healing, which is not bad. 14k OBJ damage. And now we can look at the graph. That's crazy. So we were doing very, very, very well. This was probably our best that we were doing in terms of souls collected. And then we got really, really, really close here. And then at that point, we kind of just got our foot in and finished it out. In terms of kills, we were tussling a little bit in the up until the 15-minute mark, and then it kind of just grew from there. Honestly, if we died at the end there, like while we were raiding their base, at the end there, if we all died and didn't get their patron, it's totally possible that we could have lost there. So yeah, super close game. We were down a player. Look at this. I have been on a wild streak of losses recently. But last night we ended a game with a win, which was amazing. But yeah, you can see that I only play Infernus and 7 as of late. You can also see it here. These are my stats for 7. I've played 76 games as him, 68 with Infernus. I'm disappointed with my Haze games, I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, that was another Deadlock video. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I don't know how many people are still... I don't know how many people make ASMR content on Deadlock. But I couldn't imagine that there are a lot. So I hope I am scratching somebody's itch for ASMR Deadlock content. I'm glad I was able to do this commentary with a replay instead of recording an actual game and then trying to commentate over that. Now this makes it way easier. So actually, real quick, let me go back. I think it was this one. Yeah, I am going to delete my replay of that game. If you guys want to see more, absolutely let me know. If you guys want to see me try out a different character in a bot match, absolutely let me know. And yeah, I have one game played as Ivy, but she is my third character that I have on my roster. I never get Ivy, like hardly ever, as you can see. But yeah, she's my third person, third hero that I would play as. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you found it relaxing, and I hope you have a good night.